Good evening, everyone. My name is Todd Medovich, and I'm looking forward to interacting with all of you as our cohort progresses through this program. Who am I? I'm a husband, father, exchange student host, scientist, and a non-traditional educator. This is me in the center holding a fish last year at our international sales meeting. The other two photos show my older boys and their prom dates. My daughter snuck into the picture on the left. This was about 10 years ago. Our older two boys are now grown up and out of the house. In the center is my whole family, including my parents, my wife, my younger two children, and myself at Yosemite, I think. On the left is my younger kids, on the right's my wife and the two younger kids. Our youngest son is graduating from a community college this month, and he's transferring to state college in the fall. This is my daughter and I in Chicago. My daughter's about to graduate from high school, and hopefully we can make it through the prom season. We've had 5 foreign exchange students over the years. These two slides show them together with my younger kids. I've been happily married to my wife, Carrie, for many years, over 20 years. And as you've seen, we have 4 kids, 3 boys and a girl, and we've had 5 foreign exchange students. I've been active in scouting with my older 3 boys, and currently I'm a member of the Civil Air Patrol with my daughter. I stay on the ground. She's much more adventurous and is learning how to fly. In my spare time, I enjoy reading, listening to music, and traveling with my family. Where are we located? Well, I grew up in upstate, the southern tier of upstate New York, very close to Cornell University. My wife and I met and got married while we attended Syracuse University, where we both got degrees in chemistry. After college, we moved to central Connecticut to be closer to jobs in our field, mostly the pharmaceutical market, but there's other scientific jobs in Connecticut as well. We're about equidistant between New York City and Boston and enjoy the cultural opportunities that each has to offer. So what do I do? My company makes scientific instruments. There's a video on the internet, I believe it's on YouTube, that shows a collaboration we've done with Honda to first train and then control their robot Asimo to perform functions based on mental images. You'll see that a picture from that video in the center. I'm a technical support scientist at Shimadzu Scientific Instruments, a role that has changed many times since I began here 15 years ago. I install their instruments, I conduct user training on those instruments, I conduct research using existing techniques and emerging analytical techniques. I develop informal and formal training for internal and external customers. I develop and rate scientific applications, and I support the broader scientific community. How would I best describe the kind of leadership I practice in my daily life? I'd have to say that I'm guilty of primarily practicing transactional leadership. For many years, this was accomplished through an active management by exception style. Now it's more of a passive management by exception style. I fell into this pattern of management by mimicking my immediate supervisor and manager over the almost 15 years that he's been managing me. And he also practices transactional leadership, though I would have to characterize him lately as transitioning into a contingent reward style of management. Which model or theory of leadership do I embrace the most and why? I think the leadership theory that would best fit me in my current role going forwards would be situational leadership theory. In my work environment, as we've had significant growing pains the last few years, we're growing at about 15% per year, and regulatory change and fiscal growth, it's quickly changing the way we have to train our own employees and to train our outside customers. Leadership we needed last year and the leadership we need this year and what we're going to need next year are going to be three different styles. So a leader in this arena has to be able to rapidly adapt the way he or she leads to remain effective in this changing corporate environment. So a situational leadership fulfills those requirements. That's it about me, and I look forward to working with all of you throughout this course. Have a good night.